And King of Chaos in a muddlingly run race is back last, about 4 or 5 lengths off the pace. At the 500, Sweet Aura down on the inside. The filly goes out by a long neck, Hoboken, and they've really canted here for a sprint. Down on the rail, Dynamite Jack covered by Fair Nikita. Then Next Generation about to peel off and try and get into the race. Trademark down on the rail, and then King of Chaos in the stretch. Sweet Aura led them at the 250 from Hoboken. A length and a half to Next Generation. Closing in, and so's Fair Nikita. Trademark getting home along the rail. Sweet Aura tackled and headed by Next Generation, who sprints to the lead now. Next Generation drew clear, and Next Generation won it more than a length. Trademark getting up on the fence, probably a nose in front of Sweet Aura. Fourth Fair Nikita, and then came Dynamite Jack. A gap in the field to King of Chaos, and Hoboken blew out noticeably in the straight and really caved in to finish back there last of all.
Well, that was a funny old race. Next Generation for Chris Parnham, who's just riding with plenty of confidence now. And I think this is the best form that he's been in since he's come back from Melbourne. He gave that horse a gem of a ride. Trademark second, Sweet Aura. I don't think Clinton Johnston Porter wanted to lead, but there was no horse that wanted to take the lead off him.
No, he definitely didn't want to lead. You could see he was just cruising, but I thought with that comfortable lead, it was race over. But Next Generation, we spoke about those form lines, but just behind more races and then beating My Grace last start. Nice price as well with Glimmergirl coming out, still the $3.70, and Chris Parnham's in great form, a comfortable win in the end.
Mark, did it surprise you to see Sweet Aura leading?
It did a little bit, Gareth, but with the speed coming out of the race as well, Glimmergirl, she could have lobbed up there. She probably would have taken it up if they went at that pace. Darren mentioned in the call, a muddling run race, so a really nice performance from Next Generation from back in the field.
OK, we'll catch up with Neville Parnham as he makes his way down to the winner's circle. He had a couple of runners there, but Next Generation just had a lovely run just off the speed to taste success, and this horse is in really good form now. We'll have a chat to Neville Parnham as we walk our way down to the winner's circle. Neville, you must have been pretty happy in the run with Next Generation especially.
Yeah, he was. He got into a good spot, and obviously there was 3 across the track in front of him, and he had to just come back and get a nice trail. But he's got a good let-down speed, so he was able to sort of round him up, and he won quite comfortably in the end. He
beats a handy enough field here. You got a lot of time for him?
Look, he's been pretty useful. When he was a colt last campaign, he just had a few tricks to him, I guess, but he's turned into a more professional racehorse this campaign.
Where do we see him now, and what's his preferred trip in your eyes?
1,100-1,200 metres. But yeah, we just sort of keep chipping away on these 3-year-old races.
Good start to Easter.
Yeah, very good, and hopefully we can continue it on later in the day and tomorrow.
Who's your best chance later today?
I think Radiant Girl will go. She's a good each-way prospect, and hopefully she'll be able to do the same.
Job well done.
Thank you.
There we go, Neville Parnham there, Adam, and Next Generation far too good. Hoboken was pretty brave as well after sitting outside the leader and just getting a little keen in the middle stages there. But interesting to see what Chris has to say with the performance of Next Generation, because as Neville pointed out, it's got a really good turn of foot.
Yeah, it does, and we saw that the last 2 runs. This horse has just really matured nicely and seems to be enjoying racing. And I think the biggest positive as well, Gareth, was to see the return of Trademark, finishing second in the end after not racing since the 7th of February. So some nice performances from that. Again, I think Sweet Aura will take plenty of improvement from that performance. And interested with Neville's comments there, Radiant Girl, a horse that have got on top a little bit later, I think will run a nice race. Very similar, I think, to how Next Generation just won.
And Mark, hopefully we can get a report with Glimmergirl at the start there.
Yeah, hopefully we can hear what happened there. Disappointing to see her out, but she has had her tricks in the past, so she's shown them today and brought them to race day, which is unfortunate for Bob and Sandra Peters, and of course Grant and Alana Williams. But all credit to Next Generation. Remember, this horse is a 2-year-old last year. I think he was still a colt at Belmont on the 21st of May, breaking his duck in impressive fashion at about 17-1. He's come on leaps and bounds, and he's a different horse this preparation. A really nice style. I think he's by Magnus, so a really nice type of Magnus there.
OK, we might catch up now with Chris Parnham. He's just about to unsaddle this winner Next Generation, jump on those scales, and then he'll be catching up with Adam McGrath.
He was very bullish last start, was Chris Parnham. He thought it was one of his best bets of the day, and he won it very easily on that occasion, a short head against My Grace, and did it comfortably. But a nice performance again here by Next Generation. Back-to-back victories. Chris Parnham continues on his good form, and we're joined by him now. Chris, this horse, you were, as I said, bullish last start and just seems to really been enjoying racing and gaining experience.
Yeah, probably wasn't as confident today as I was at last start. I just thought Glimmergirl would be very hard to beat, and also that horse of Durant. So, but you know, he keeps on improving. So, This preparation, he's done really well, and even from his first up run, but he's just kept going, getting better as the runs have gone on. But he's going really well, and we got a lovely run in behind him, and he was too strong late.
Were you confident with the lack of speed through the early stages that you'd still be able to run over the leaders?
I didn't think the speed was overly hot, but I didn't think we were going too slow. And he's not a horse that over races. He comes back to you easy enough. And when I peeled him out at the 200 or just before, I thought, he's going to be really hard to beat. And to his credit, he just keeps on getting better.
And just a quick comment on Pure Gem and the sires coming up. You're racing brilliantly in these big races, and you're going well for Dan Morton.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a couple in there that deserve to be a little bit shorter to him in the market, but the day I rode him at Ascot and he won really well, and I don't think he had a lot of luck in the Karikata, so stepping up to 1400 is really going to suit him, and hopefully he can be thereabouts.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thanks, Adam.
Chris Parnham there winning.